Good morning, traders. It's Trader Rob. Today is Monday, June 24th, the last trading week of June. Let's just kick off this week with a few bangers of a trades, and let's make sure that we keep this June red hot as it's been from the beginning. Let's get into it right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, guys. So as I stated, June shared you guys the stats month to date on Friday's video. Pretty much all of the morning strategies, the Rob reversal, were all in profit really nicely. Oil session 2, I think, was down maybe 5 or 7 ticks. So we can almost call that one break even. But overall, all the strategies have been doing really, really well. Let's take a look at our trades from Friday. Starting off with gold. Gold, we had a inside bar right at the 835, 840 candle. We got activated to the short, full max trade, 35 ticks. Because if you put your stop all the way at the top of our source bar, that's about 60 plus ticks. We automatically reduce that to 35 per our rules and conditions of the trade. And again, that one hit full take profit, so it took $350 on that trade. Oil session 1, very quick trade. Even had a hard time getting my bracket orders in on this one. We got activated to the short based off the 815, 820 candle and went full take profit very quickly. So I think at this point I was up about $450. And then I did take one loss in oil session 2. We did get activated into the short, had some decent momentum, but quickly reversed and knocked us out for 14 ticks. So overall on Friday, I think I was up $300 or $310. So really nice day of trading on Friday. I'll also get into the 15-minute Rob reversal and the... Let me just park this one so I can get ready here to see if there's any setups. Okay. On the Rob reversal, we actually had 3 setups on Friday. First setup, which I was not able to get into, excuse me, just because price action, it was right at the open. So we did have a setup that occurred right at the open, and price action just went way too quickly down. And my order, this is an automated strategy, so my entry order got placed, but price action went even faster than the order could be placed automatically. So even if you're trading this manually, I don't see how you could have got in right at the entry. But some people said that they were able to get back in once price action came back up, tapped into their order, then went down for profit. Second trade, we got activated to the short, quickly got reversed and took a 35-point loss on this one. So 35-point winner first session, or first trade, 35-point loser in the second setup. And then we had a third setup, which is a very big rarity to have 3 setups. Don't think I've ever seen it in 8 or 9 months of trading it. Maybe possibly happened one time. And then at 10:45, we did get activated to the long, 35 points. So we were up we were up pretty much 35 points on the Rob reversal on Friday. If you're able to get into that, especially that first one. Taking a look at our dashboard, we currently sit at $51,830 trading just the morning oil and gold. And taking a look at our levels for the morning. This is the NQ. I've got a 15-minute level mapped out at 20.067. I got another level mapped out at 0.26. I've got a 5-minute level at 19.967, at 9.11, at 8.32, and at 7.81. Currently, not many good trading opportunities yet. So as you guys saw on Friday, Friday took a really nice levels trade for $300 on the ES. And again, those were based off of not only just my morning levels that I come out with at about 7:30 that I post on my Discord, but some new levels that occurred after the open. We had some high impact news that morning. As long as you're patient, you keep mapping out your levels, you will find some setups. Possibly. Some days I don't take any trades. And again, that's the development of a trader. And the reason why I don't see anything here is that I don't have any clear entry, stop loss, and take profit. You can say, Rob, well, what about this trade right here? Let's say a trade like this. We go to our 15-minute level. We get a retracement. We target back this take profit. You've got a 15-minute level as a stop loss here. Well, my issue with this is that our risk to reward here doesn't look so great. You're targeting 60 points, which is for me a little bit unrealistic. And to put a stop loss where I would feel comfortable, it's 55 points. Not a great risk to reward, and a pretty bigger trade than what I would like to take on the NQ. So as of right now, no trade set up there. And on the ES, pretty much a very similar scenario. The only difference here now is that we have a trading plan that is starting to kind of set up here. So I got a 5-minute level at 55.42. I got a 15-minute level at 55.45, and then I have another 15-minute level at 55.50. Fortunately, I don't have much else below us until 54.90. Price action would, you're looking at, I don't know, about 80 points, maybe 90 points. So not a realistic move for today. But here is what I taught. Well, this is a more of a decent setup. So we get back to 55.42, which is our 5-minute. We can use that as an entry. And then we can target or take profit, which I do not have a clear one yet. That's why I'm saying this one's setting up to be a trade opportunity, but currently it's not. So if I can find a 5-minute level somewhere here based on where price action develops, I would have to find what my take profit would be, but then I've got a stop loss built in right above me at 55.45. So this is what I will be looking at to see if I can find a clear take profit for this trading opportunity to hopefully fruition here. So again, if you stick around in the next few minutes, you're going to see all of my trades. You will also get my recap of the day. And just as a program note, I will be going live this Wednesday. It's Wednesday the 26th at 8 a.m. Central Time. So if you're curious about any of my morning strategies, I trade them all live and I map out my levels, so it makes it easier for people to understand how it is that I'm coming up with these levels and what I'm looking for. So again, stick around. You'll see all my trades coming up here shortly.
Order canceled.
All right, and here is my first trade of the morning. This is in oil session 2, pretty much end of session 1. We do get activated here on the green inside bar here that you see. We do get activated into a long. 15 ticks is my stop loss, so 15 ticks is also my take profit. And, obviously the one thing I will mention in this trade is that didn't really get a strong movement out from this inside bar. As you can see that we've had probably about 30 minutes of pretty much almost the exact same range, very, very tight range. So here what I'm really looking for is just a slight push outside of that range, which would be obviously outside of my entry from my inside bar. And I finally do get it. I do get it there. We do come pretty much, I want to say 65 to 70% of our take profit. So I ended up reducing my risk here to, I believe, about 8 ticks. So about $80 of risk to make $150 of profit. And we do get here another nice little push from buyers. So at this point, I think we do get a small little retest here. And then, spoiler alert, we do win this trade. We do end up getting a nice final push here from buyers to take us to full take profit. And really, the only morning strategy in oil and in golds, we just had this oil trade for this morning, which ended up being a winner. Beautiful trade.
Target filled.
Well, first day back trading, got the week started off in the green, which was fantastic, and just a great way to get back on the saddle. As you guys always know, my Mondays, I put a lot of emphasis on Mondays and Fridays. One, the Mondays give you a great start to the week. Fridays always leave you with a great feeling into the weekend. So I was super happy that even though it was kind of slow this morning in the morning strategies, so we had no setup here in gold. Remember that part of my conditions for the inside bar play is that we always ignore the first inside bar because we would be using the source bar from a pre-session. And that's just a condition that I've had since I've been trading this strategy. And again, today would have kind of got you out of a bad trade. And it's not necessarily to find the good or the bad trades. It's just to give you a certain ruling condition to follow so that, people are not, just thinking, oh, should I take this one? Should I not take this one? It makes it very clear rules-based, condition-based trading, which is what my channel. I mean, that's what I've been a big proponent of, and has definitely helped my trading over this last year, just absolutely, just tremendously. So, oil session 1. We did not get a setup. We did get an inside bar. Pretty much closed at, it was 8:55, closed at 9 a.m. Remember, now if you're going into session 2, as long as you are not in a current trade in session 1, you could take this inside bar per part of my rules and my conditions. And again, if you're not sure of the rules or the trade setup, in my description below, you can find all of the strategies that I trade: morning oil, morning gold, and the 15-minute Rob reversal, and my levels trades, all with clear and precise instructions on how to trade these setups. So we did get an inside bar right at the 9 a.m. close. We got activated into the long. You guys just saw that trade, 15 ticks, took this in cash and on the eval. So positive 150,000. So I think we should be up over 52,000 on the eval. And I think it was during the gold trade that we also hit the 15-minute Rob reversal again for today. So the Rob reversal is up, I want to say $3,100 here for June, just in June alone. So the Rob reversal is doing fantastic. And again, you get activated off of the long here right off this green, or I should say lime green activation candle, 35 points, full take profit, beautiful trade. Did not take any trades on the levels. Honestly, I think I left for work right around 10 a.m. this morning, maybe a little bit sooner. And as at that point, I had still not seen any clear take profit or any clear setup that I wanted to take. So this is what the ES looked like with my levels mapped out. Obviously respected this 15-minute here. We got some rejection right here. And on the NQ, very similar, just very similar where it rejects, where it gets support. But again, no real clear trading setup. At least until about 10 a.m. And then after that, obviously, it's almost 5 o'clock here Central Time. So markets are closed, and obviously no other setup that I was able to take. So all in all, a damn good day of trading. I mean, not much more to say. Again, if you are looking to trade any of these strategies, they're all in my description below. Let me know how you guys did today. Leave me a comment. Please leave me a like on the videos. I really appreciate that. And again, if you are trying to get funded or would like to try out a prop firm, I am an affiliate of Top Step, and I do make some small dollars for the channel, which is really the only revenue source that I have for the channel outside of YouTube. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone. Reminder, I will be going live this Wednesday, 8 a.m. Central Time. Hope to see you there. All right.